Coming up this week on Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. Bob is striper and catfishing on Santee Cooper Lake System with guide Stevie Pack. Also on this week's Sportsman's Table, we feature a duck breast recipe. Stay tuned for this and a whole lot more, and it begins right now.
Beautiful right there. What I thought initially, he might have been a jay. Fish on. Doubled up, man.
There's one right there. Come on.
Hang on.
There he is, right there.
Let me read it, brother.
Get him out.
Let me get him out there, Bo.
You got him?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Look at there.
Woo, man.
That's a good start.
Well, folks, welcome to our show this week.
That's a good start.
It's early morning. Stevie Pack from Pack's Landing down in Santee. It has been a long time since we, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, would you? Nice stripe. Now, stripe are coming back.
Yep, they've spawned out.
Santee.
Boy, they're coming back down the river is what I'm referring to. These have spawned out.
I refer to stripers are back in Santee.
Man.
You guys have done a great job with the fishery down here. Look at that.
Look at there.
Wow.
Huh?
Man, oh man, Stevie. Wow.
That little hook's harder to get out than them big
Yes, sir. You need my pliers.
I got it.
You got him? Oh, yeah, look at that.
He's probably 25 inches.
Look at that. Wow, let me hold that thing.
Yeah, I mean, that right there.
Gotcha, right?
Oh,
and he's gone. That's it. Let him go, man. That's okay. He wants to go
Let's
back
get rigged up and catch another one.
Here, man, here. Wipe your hands. All right. Well, folks, listen, I tell you what. We have been on a lot of water. Haven't been on Santee for probably 10 to 12 years, I guess, Stevie.
It's time you come back.
Exactly. Well, you know, and this guy right here, he has fished this his whole life since he's been about, well, probably 3 or 4. Started Pack's Landing, his daddy did, down back in the 30s. When the lake was, and your grandpa, yeah, I mean, and when they built this lake in 1942, the Packs were here. And I will tell you, you have been fishing it ever since, and I don't believe I have ever heard of a reputation of a guide than the Pack's family. You guide, your brother guides. Yeah. Tell me just a little bit about, while we're waiting on another hit here, tell me just a little bit about the landing and what you guys service the fishermen down here who come far and wide to fish not only stripes, but blue catfish, largemouth bass.
Well, at the store there, we got a nice little tackle shop there. We keep the basics, just what you need. You know, we can't keep all that tackle everybody needs in there, but we got all the basics. So when you come, if you need something, we got it.
Gotcha.
And as far as guiding, it's pretty simple. Just call us up and come on. And the main spawning run up here is March, April, May, June.
Okay.
So they'll go up the rivers, 50 miles on up, either Camden or Columbia, and they'll spawn and they'll come back down. March, you're gonna catch your nicer fish. They got the big old bellies. Like that fish would probably weigh 3 more pounds in March.
Exactly.
Yeah, and fat, probably been a bigger tug too. So, but it's slow, you know. If you catch 3 or 4 fish up here, most fishermen are happy.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You know, and then you can mix catfish in with it. And then of course we got shell crackers, brim, and the bass been off the charts here. But I'm just mainly striper and catfish.
I will tell you, folks, listen. Go to Bob's Top 16 on our website, bobredfern.com. You will find this guy and his brother and all of the crew down at Pack's Landing at Santee, Pinewood, South Carolina. Okay,
let's do another one.
A little less talk and a little more walk. Oh, look at that.
Watch this rod right here.
Got you. Hang on.
That's a good one right there, buddy.
Let's dance.
Hey, he's tangled up here.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on a minute.
Might get the rods out in a minute.
Hang on.
It's going to be a keeper here.
Yes.
Well, that'd be in that keeper size range.
What we got here?
Oh, dang. Got it?
Oh, hang on.
Hurry up. He's going to come on.
Hurry up.
He's going upriver.
You're getting all excited this morning. Get on.
If this don't get you excited.
Get on him, brother. Get on him.
If this don't get you excited. Look at that one right there, baby. Look at that chunk.
Ooh, wow.
Right down. They pretty?
Stevie, that thing is awesome. Yeah.
That's a hammer.
Listen.
You gonna lip him?
I'll lip him.
I can do it all.
Get on now. I know you can. You just like Paul. Hang on. I got to get my glasses off here. I'm getting old. Come here, fish. Come here, man. Come here. Hook just the way it's supposed to with that fusion circle hook. All right, come here. Come here. God, don't do that. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Nah. Don't do that.
I'm glad we're not in a tournament.
I know. Well, I tried to take it easy. We're going to catch and release.
He wasn't coming off anyways.
Hang on. Get that thing off my
I
finger,
didn't hook you too?
Bo, you did. You're getting all excited. Look at that. He's gone. Man, you did good.
All right, let's get him though.
Woo.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll have more fishing from Santee Cooper.
For 50 years, Ranger has led the way in innovative, high-performance designs, and we're raising the bar again with a bold new flagship line, the Ranger Z Comanche L Series. These rigs are custom crafted with a passion for perfection and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver domination at every level. The next generation Ranger L Series. Celebrate a legacy, 50 years in the making.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
I got scar tissue there. Same thing with any dent or dings on this truck. They all got a story about what happened to them.
It was raining. There was only one way out. I could feel the barbed wire was just digging into the paint.
Two bulls were fighting. Bam, hit the truck. Try explaining that to your insurance company.
Another ding, another scratch. It would just be another chapter in the story.
Every scar tells a story, and you can tell a lot more stories when your truck is a Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road.
Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today. Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, brought to you today by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. Life's just better outdoors. By Berkley, catch more fish with Berkley Fishing Products. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. By Browning Ammunition, Browning, the best there is. And by Southern Woods Plantation, a place where the grandeur of times past can still be experienced today.
Fish on, Steve. Fish on, brother.
You got him?
Yeah, man.
Let's get him.
I got him. All right, Stevie, now look. Tell me.
I'm getting ready to catch it. I got one too.
You got one. Get it.
Bob, I'm coming behind you.
Get it, Bob.
I got one on too. Clear the room. Give me some room.
I got you, Bo. I got you.
I think mine's bigger.
Ooh.
Oh, I got to go on you.
All right, go ahead. Let's dance.
Do the dance. Look at there.
Let's dance.
All right, they're going to try to cross all these lines up.
Goodness. And you know what's so unique about this spot is that this is just a little cut right here off the main river. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
That one spawned out.
I'm just
He
playing.
done did his job.
I'm just playing mine.
I had to clear him before he tangled everything up.
Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Folks, we have literally been here 15 minutes and just got these 4 rods in the water, and they are just absolutely tearing it up. Okay, we're fishing bait this morning. Blueback herring or shad?
Redfin shad this morning.
Redfish shad.
The
okay.
saltwater herring are gone. They
Redfish?
spawned out in March and
Yeah.
took off.
Come here.
How you doing now? I'm gonna get a bait out.
Yeah, do that, Bo. Look at that. And folks, I want to show you right here with this Berkley Fusion circle hook. It goes right in the upper lip, and you can get them right out of there very, very easily. Doesn't hurt the fish at all. I'm just going to grab it just for the sake of, I don't want to hurt him. Come on, get out of there now. You are hooked very good. But, okay. There we go. Stevie, I'm telling you. Man, you're all business.
It's a beautiful morning.
It is. Look at that. Catch and release. Man. Santee stripers. Wow. Now, tell me a little bit. I know that Santee stripers there's a major effort by DNR and all the guys who fish here like you that have been behind restoring this fishery, okay? And I know
it's a tough job.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little too deep to get into, but they're trying, we're trying, everybody's trying.
Well, I mean, I think it's good for the area, but the stripers went away a little bit. Of course, they've changed the limits and they've done all they can do. So
well, there were other things too, like the rediversion canal, rewriting the water, and there's a lot of stuff that went into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
these fish used to come through the lock doors. They were saltwater fish, you know, all of them. We're stocking a lot of fish now.
Gotcha.
So it's getting a little bit more like some of the other lakes are putting Take Lake.
I got
you see they're doing well.
They are doing well.
Nice size
and
ones.
that's what I'm talking about.
And
yeah, man.
And hopefully we're getting some bigger fish coming through the lock doors too, some. So with that combination, it could be back, because Santee, you know, was one of the first lakes that saltwater fish would come into, and they actually shot the fish behind the dam and stocked all these lakes in the United States with fish from right here in Santee.
Wow.
This Santee started it all.
Man.
If you read the history on it, it's there.
Well, and the history of the Packs family, you guys have been here since the beginning. That's what's so unique.
That's why I can't quit.
I know.
Got to do the old drill.
Yeah, man. Oh, don't do that.
Come back around here. All right, he's coming back this side.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm clear. I can get the others out of the way.
I think we're good.
You good? Let me make sure that thing is still alive.
Come here, baby.
You got him? All right, man.
This gonna be a nice one too.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I can get that one out of the water if you want.
You might as well.
Okay, hang on.
Well, if you go under me, I'll be good.
All right. Yeah.
You might catch one while you're holding on to that one. It's gonna be a chunker. It feels like a chunker.
Yeah. Wow. I'm telling you what.
Watch them babies roll, baby. Oh yeah. That's
good quality fish right there. Wow.
That's an old chunk.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm telling you. Wow.
Come here, baby. Easy. I got you. Yes, sir. Oh, he's gone.
You did good. All right. Here, let me get you some more bait here, brother.
That sucker was strong.
Yeah, he was.
That
was at least what, 20?
He's probably 25, 26.
26, yeah. Okay, you cannot argue with that in the least. All right. Get a fresh bait, put it on this one.
Good stuff.
They're going in spurts here.
When we come back, we head to the Sportsman's Table for a South Carolina certified duck recipe.
Take a moment to think about the food you buy and eat. Is it fresh? I mean really fresh. Or is it shipped from a grower hundreds or even thousands of miles away? Well, here in South Carolina, we celebrate fresh, locally grown food and unforgettable meals with family and friends. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
I was really fortunate to be raised in a family with a strong outdoor heritage. We've been farming and hunting land that's been in our family since the Revolutionary War. Being good stewards of the land and wildlife and passing that on to future generations has always been part of our heritage. My grandfather created a company based on these values, and 70 years later, Hennington is still guided by these principles. This culture and these values are reflected in all of our products. Let us help you create your own outdoor legacy.
T-minus 7, 2, 5. We have liftoff.
Here's another safety hunting tip from South Carolina DNR.
Many accidents occur while crossing an obstacle, such as a fence, while holding a loaded gun. This can easily be prevented. First, unload your gun. Cover the muzzle with a hat or something else. Place the gun under the fence pointed away from you. Cross the fence. After safely crossing, reload gun and continue hunting. Remember, safe hunting is no accident.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Welcome to Chai Blossom Cafe this week on the Sportsman's Table. My guest chef today is Elvis Johnny. He is a chef at Bistro 217 in Pawleys Island, and he's got a great duck recipe that I know you guys are going to want to, well, they're going to want to cook this at home, aren't they,
Yes,
Elvis?
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay. Well, I can't wait. Let's get started.
All right,
on this
so
one.
we're using a different technique today. We're going to do a duck sous vide.
Ah, okay.
So this is a piece of duck breast that we have seasoned,
right.
Vacuum packed. Over here we have this little tool. It's called the Jewel sous vide machine. It's very popular. People are buying those at home and using more and more. So hopefully this is a recipe they can play with at the house.
So they take and vacuum the meat
vacuum
or
the
the
meat.
fish and then heat it up in the water.
Absolutely. So this is set at 133 degrees.
Right.
We're going to cook it for about an hour. Of course, I have pre-cooked this for
Right.
us. So we'll put that in there. We'll cook for about an hour. It'll be perfect medium rare.
Wow.
So afterwards, we're going to take it out and then sear it in a pan over here so that we can get the nice colors on there.
Yeah, okay.
So we definitely need that.
Okay.
Okay. With it today, we're gonna serve some sweet potatoes, some baby bok choy, and a nice Asian sauce. That is a little bit of ginger and soy sauce.
Oh, this is awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get started. So we open the bag. Over here.
And that thing's already been cooked.
Oh yes, this is perfectly cooked. We'll put it in a skillet. We'll add a little bit of butter there. Mm-hmm. Not too much, just a little bit.
You know, things taste so good in a cast iron skillet. You know?
Absolutely.
And I can tell that thing's only been wiped out too, so all the flavors are in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so over here we have some sweet potatoes. Very traditional from South Carolina. A little bit of sugar, butter. Cook them in the oven for about an hour or so. They're perfectly tender. We're gonna put those in there too because we want. Whoop! There you go. We want to take all those flavors from the duck.
Good flip.
Absolutely. It doesn't happen all the time like that, but this time.
There you go. And if you want a copy of Elvis's recipe, folks, just log on to BobRedfern.com.
Absolutely. Okay, here we have some nice bok choy.
Yeah.
It's been blanched. We're just gonna sear it a little bit here. We'll start with the sweet potatoes. Lay them on the plate.
Oh wow! You know, and sweet potatoes are really, they're good with anything.
Absolutely. I mean, I never ate sweet potatoes before I came to South Carolina, and let me tell you, they're one of my favorite foods ever.
Oh wow!
I love sweet potatoes.
Well, that's a story in itself. And as we always say, folks, here at the Sportsman's Table, Elvis is in the building. There you go. Woo-hoo.
All right, here we go. I love the contrast of colors there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And okay, the piece de resistance. Here we go. Nice duck. You can cut it in different ways. I like to do it this way.
You know, duck breast is just, well, it's a great dish. And a lot of folks really don't like it because they think it's too gamey, but the way you've cooked it, it takes all that out of it.
Yes, absolutely. And I tell you what, this dog from South Carolina farms that we have in here, actually Charleston area, which is very, very close to us here.
Yeah.
It's tremendous. It's awesome. And I don't think it's very gamey either, you know.
No.
Here we go. A little bit of sauce. Okay, all we have in here is soy, ginger, sesame oil, and rice wine vinegar with a little teeny bit of sugar.
Okay.
It's a great addition to this dish.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I tell you what, you guys never cease to amaze me.
This is good stuff.
This is good stuff.
All right, we have some black garlic here.
Ah, the secret sauce.
Absolutely. This will balance it a little bit. And, you know, a little story in Japan, they use this for memory. People that have problems with their memory, they eat black garlic, have some of it. So
I need to take some of that home.
That's why I bought it.
Okay.
Because I needed to. Here we go. And we're ready to eat.
There you go. Wow. That is a beautiful dish. I know it tastes as good as it looks. Elvis, I'm glad you came in the building.
Thank you,
man. And listen, I tell you what, folks, if you'd like more great recipes, you can stop on in at Bistro 217 on Pawleys Island. Stop in by the Chai Blossom Cafe, have some great South Carolina food, and log on to CertifiedSCGrown.com, and you can see for yourself what's fresh on the menu.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at CertifiedSCGrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.
A safety lanyard is a device worn by the operator of a boat or a jet ski. State law requires the operator of a jet ski to wear their safety lanyard at all times. Be a responsible boater and wear your safety lanyard.
It's time to take fishing to a bold, new place. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. These baits feature a revolutionary new material that releases a supercharged scent field. They attract more fish and trigger more strikes than even original power bait. And all remain soft and flexible out of the package, so they're ready to fish. 10 forage-inspired natural matte colors come alive in the water. Berkley Power Bait Max Set. Fish bite and won't let go.
I got scar tissue there. Same thing with any dent or dings on this truck. They all got a story about what happened to them.
It was raining. There was only one way out. I could feel the barbed wire was just digging into the paint.
Two bulls were fighting. Bam, hit the truck. Try explaining that to your insurance company.
Another ding, another scratch. It would just be another chapter in the story.
Every scar tells a story, and you can tell a lot more stories when your truck is a Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road.
The Old 96th District in South Carolina is nestled in the western corner of the state and is a haven for fishing enthusiasts. South Carolina's freshwater coastline wraps around 84,000 acres of water, including Lakes Greenwood, Russell, and Thurman. Experience the incredible outdoor adventures, arts, culture, history, and heritage of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, and Lawrence, and McCormick counties. Plan your next outdoor outing in South Carolina's Old 96th District, a part of the South Carolina freshwater coast.
On South Carolina waters, it is very critical to keep a proper lookout when operating a watercraft. Boats do not have turn signals or brake lights, and the operator needs to have a 360-degree radius around him he is observing.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is brought to you today by Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. By South Carolina, it's a matter of taste. By Paddington Seed, the leader in outdoor forage products. By Browning, the best there is. And by South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing. Chevrolet presents Bob's Top 16 Outdoor Destination of the Week, a look at the best hunting and fishing destinations in the United States. Each week, Chevrolet will feature a new hunting or fishing destination in conjunction with Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine and Bob's Top 16. One of the best trout destinations in North America is the famed White River in north central Arkansas. The wide, clean, clear, cold White River provides anglers with excellent trout fishing virtually 12 months of the year. And while the bulk of fish are put in take rainbows, some giant browns have been taken below Bull Shoals Dam. And there are cool pools alive with brook trout. The most effective method of working the White River is to float fish. Anglers simply float down the river in large john boats, casting lures, flies, or bait. One of the best trout outfitting services and places to headquarter on the White River is Gaston's Resort in the town of Lakeview. Gaston's also can recommend guides and outfitters for other nearby fishing. For more destinations, be sure to visit BobRedfern.com and click on the Bob's Top 16. And to get to your next destination, go online at Chevy.com.
You know what I like to hear about this? I just like to hear you grunt.
It might be an old flathead.
I just like to hear you grunt.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be bigger than that last one. Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, they've all been good today. All been good. How you able to get him?
I called it.
Right,
flathead.
Let me just check. Oh yeah. I think he might be the biggest kitty cat of the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I know the folks ain't seen him yet, but that's okay. They will in a second.
Let this old ugly stick get him up here.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna lift him?
I'll lift him.
I can put him right in your hand.
Yeah, man. There you go. Get him over here. Come here, kitty. Kitty.
Told you there's a flathead down there.
Yeah, you did. You sure?
Grab him that bottom lip there.
Yeah, man.
Grab him the bottom lip, he won't get you. Right there.
Oh, man.
They pretty, ain't they?
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm.
They got the coolest color to them.
Man, I'll tell you. Man, he is a fat one too. Listen,
how about that?
No, I'm telling you. Huh? You did good.
I tried.
Well, folks, that's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine from Santee, down here in beautiful Pinewood, South Carolina, Pack's Landing, and one of the guys that owns this place, Stevie Pack, his brother Andy, they run this beautiful facility down here. If you haven't come down to fish, you need to log on to BobRedfern.com, go to Bob's Top 16, log on and fish with this guy right here, because I'm telling you what, you will not be disappointed. If you haven't been to Santee lately, it's back, okay? Blues, stripers, bass, and we're going to do some more down here, and I got to thank you again, okay?
Absolutely.
And it's just been a wonderful day. I know you're going to get back out on the water here soon. But, you know, if folks do want to come down here, what's the best time? And let's take just a couple of seconds here. What is the best time to come down here for stripers?
For the stripers, it's generally March 1st till June 1st. Okay. For here at Santee, on the upper end, you know, we're as far as we can get up the river here.
I got you.
We're the last marina on the Santee system, so. And they're going up to Spawn in March, and then they're coming back down, and then they'll move on to the lower lake. So March through June. Of course, the shell crackers, they're biting now. The bass has been phenomenal, largemouth. These tournament weigh-ins, it's unbelievable.
There you go.
The catfish is awesome. Always year-round. We catch catfish year-round, so. And it's good.
Well, folks, listen, I tell you what, again, as we always like to say each and every week, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. And I know you want it to be there.
Absolutely.
Okay? Stevie, thank you so much. Folks, we'll see you right back here again next week on another episode.